Cool. So, thanks for tuning in this time, guys. In this video, I'm gonna show you some little tricks for if you want to mix your own music. So, to get things started, what is mixing? Mixing is very complicated. Some say difficult. I think it's just kind of time consuming. It's a process of making your music sound good, because dynamically there's a lot of stuff that goes into sound, so we want to organize it and limit the volume, adjust the frequencies, and add little doodads so that it sounds awesome. Alright, let's get started. I have a drum beat that I made on FL Studios. What am I gonna do to this to make it awesome? Let's throw some compression on it. What compression is just like it sounds. It's making the volume levels. Volume levels can fluctuate. They can be really loud or really quiet, and it's just kind of hard to work with that when you have a mix that has lots of different sounds and things going on at once. So by compressing the sound, we're kind of playing around with different qualities of it to level out the highs and boost up the lows. So first of all, you got threshold, ratio, attack, release, and output gain. I know a little bit about how each of these works, but for now I'm just gonna give you crummy definitions because I can't honestly tell you what they mean. Threshold is kind of like how loud the sound can get before the compressor kicks in and starts doing its job. If you have something that's really loud, probably want to set the compressor low. If you got something that's quiet, it would be good to set it high. This mix has that weird nah sound in it, so I'm gonna keep it kind of low. Next we got the ratio. Ratio is how much the compressor is gonna work to compress the sound once the threshold has been exceeded. So since this guy's got that sound, I'm gonna set the ratio kind of high, threshold is high. Now here's what I do. I put the output gain up and make sure to turn the volume down. Now we got something that bangs. Oh yeah. What's next? Well, probably you're gonna want to adjust the volume levels, because that does bang, but it's also really loud. What would sound good with this? A master limiter. The limiter is kind of like the compressor, but it does similar things, but it works a little differently. So the limiter, as it sounds, limits the sound. Now that I've thrown this on it, I can probably turn the volume up a little bit without affecting my mix too much. See, the green is still pretty low. but there's no jumping in the frequency. See, I can turn this up. It's still really loud. So what's next? Usually I EQ after I've done the compression, just because you can always go back and adjust these things, but it's good to have a process that works for you. So I think this mix is already pretty bass heavy, so maybe we'll see how low cut sounds to it. Low cut is basically cutting off the low end frequencies, and that sounds terrible. So let's try something different. How about a high boost? That sounds kind of cool. It's catching that sound a little better. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. What else would sound good? Well, this isn't really mixing, but I like reverb on my shit, so I'm gonna put a bunch of reverb. That sounds crazy. I don't know if it's gonna work good with the mix, but yeah, we're off to a good start. What else is there? Well, you got all kinds of effects to choose from, but I like delay. It's probably not the best idea to put this on drums, just because it can get awfully complicated, and usually it's a good idea to keep drums simple. That sounds kind of crazy. Alright, so I've shown you what it is with mixing that makes it hard. No, not really. I just showed you how to mix a drum track. Probably didn't even do that good of a job on it, but hopefully this helps. And comment and subscribe if you think that I should keep on doing this.